were to make you...
Alright, whatever everybody. I'm back to live. This is 4 mountain lions and gonna you should never see. But we seen that nigga. Let's get straight into it.
Jump right out of your seat. Number 4.
Look at him like that.
In Arizona, what was supposed to be a normal hunting expedition with some dogs turned out to be something much more horrifying. Curtis from the E-Hunter YouTube channel and his friends decided that it was the perfect day to take out the horses and go on a nice hunt. Everything seemed to be going as planned up until the dogs spotted something and chased it all the way to the edge of a steep cliff. The hunters quickly get around to taking a look at the animal for themselves and realize that it's actually a very fierce mountain lion. Unfortunately for the animal, though, it appears to be stuck in a crevice with absolutely nowhere to go. For multiple minutes, the cougar just sits there, all while letting out a few terrifying hisses at the dogs that keep harassing it with loud and constant barking. Perhaps it's also a way for it to show off its sharp and lethal teeth. Eventually, the wise predator finds a way to squeeze through an opening and immediately runs up a nearby mountain to disappear back into the desert. Number 3. In Sequoia National Park, what seemed like an average mountain lion spotting ended up being a truly shocking experience for 2 innocent hikers. As they were walking down the trail, Brian McKinney and his friend noticed the animal just a few feet away from them.
Then they could turn and charge at you. Nah. They go way faster than you, obviously. You ain't outrunning that animal.
Brian decides he wants to get a closer look at the animal and begins walking up the trail. Unfortunately, what he sees next is truly not what he expected.
He just staring at him.
Not knowing what to do next, the anxious men begin discussing their potential options.
What are you supposed to do, Doctor? What are you supposed to do? I don't know.
Oh man, you're going after it too?
Seemingly ready to attack, the vicious animal stares the 2 men down for what probably felt like hours before they decide to finally slowly walk away and leave the area. Number 2. In Oregon, YouTuber Cody Fox and his friend had absolutely no idea what their seemingly average turkey hunting trip had in store for them. After walking around the vast forest for a couple hours, they begin to worry after coming across what seems to be freshly made cougar footprints.
Oh, bro, on that side. Got us a little kitty.
Although terrifying, they decide not to completely panic and simply go on with their day like normal. This very quickly changes after they heard a low cougar growl coming from right behind them.
Oh, I think you could be sitting out right there. Get out of sight. Just out of sight so you can't see him.
No. Right here. It literally just growled at us.
After failing to locate the animal for many minutes of looking, Cody alerts his friend that he'll be firing a warning shot in order to scare it away.
Warning shot. Ready?
Thankfully for them, the animal remains nowhere to be seen, and the men decide to walk away altogether while they still can. Number 1. In Glacier National Park, YouTuber Trevor Rasmussen had his peaceful hike completely ruined after being stalked by a truly fearless mountain lion. After spotting the animal staring at him from down the trail, he immediately pulls out his camera in order to record this rare encounter.
I'm hiking on the trail. There's a mountain lion. Right there. He's probably like 50 feet away from me. Staring right at me.
Just a few seconds later, the predator, unfortunately, begins approaching him, while he, obviously, starts panicking.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
The animal walks down the side of the trail and into some bushes in hopes to continue on its path.
Oh, man. Okay, dude. Okay.
Thankfully for him, though, the mountain lion decides to mind its own business and gives up on its hopes for a nice meal, while Trevor is left standing there in utter disbelief.
Alright, that's it for the video. Thank you everybody for watching. And please like, comment, share, subscribe. Enjoy. For a good. Peace out.